Today we're taking a look at Pepperdine vs BYU match, which is happening on Monday, March 8, 2021, and giving you our betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. A spot in the WCC tournament finals will be on the line on Monday night in Las Vegas when the Pepperdine Waves take on the BYU Cougars in the last semifinal. Pepperdine earned the number 3 seed at 12-11 and won its opening tournament game 78-70 over the Santa Clara Broncos on Saturday night as a 4-point favorite. Second-seeded BYU is headed to the NCAA tournament a 19-5 overall, including a 65-51 home win over the St. Mary's Gales as a 7-point favorite in the regular season finale on February 27. These teams split a back-to-back starting on January 23, with BYU winning in Provo 65-54 before Pepperdine turned around with a 76-73 win at home. That snapped a 6-game winning streak in the series for BYU, which leads 17-8 all-time. BYU earned a bye to the semifinals as one of the top 2 teams in the conference standings, and they are rested for this contest as a result. The Cougars dropped St. Mary's for their 4th straight win in their regular season finale to improve to 19-5 overall and 10-3 in the WCC. Against the Gales, BYU closed the first half on a 7-2 run to take a 5-point lead. The Cougars gave up a 10-4 run to trail by 1 early in the second half before taking control of the contest with a 21-4 run to go up 48-32 with 8:57 to go. BYU didn't let St. Mary's make a charge the rest of the way. The Cougars shot 42.6% from the field, including 9 of 19 from three-point range, controlled the glass by a 43-33 margin. Trevin Nell led BYU with 15 points off the bench in the win. The Cougars are putting up a hefty 78.6 points a game so far this season, putting them 38th in the nation in scoring offense. BYU is grabbing 39.4 boards per game and dishes out an average of 16.9 assists a night. The Cougars are above average on the defensive end as they are 94th in the nation with 67.3 points per game allowed this year. Alex Barcelo leads the team with 15.7 points, 4.5 rebounds and 4.6 assists a night this season. Brandon Averett and Matt Harms each average in double figures as well. Richard Harward, Connor Harding, Caleb Lohner, Spencer Johnson, Gideon George, Trevin Nell and Colby Lee are all key contributors for Coach Mark Pope. BYU shoots 48.6% from the floor as a team. The Cougars sink 9 3-pointers per game while shooting 37.9% from downtown. BYU is average at the free throw line, sinking 72.3% of their chances this season. The Waves are hoping to salvage a somewhat disappointing season with a run in the WCC tournament and got off to a good postseason start with a win over Santa Clara. After trailing by 7 early, Pepperdine roared back with a 10-0 run spanning halftime and was in command with 6 o'clock left up 72-54. Santa Clara responded with a 16-2 run to get as close as 5, but ran out of time as the Waves sealed things at the free throw line. Colby Ross continued his terrific season with 25 points, 12 assists and 3 steals to lead the Waves, while Kessler Edwards added 21 points and 11 rebounds on September 15th shooting from the floor. Pepperdine's defense came up huge, holding Santa Clara to 41.5% from the field including 320 from three-point range. We actually changed some things schematically because we have Matt. He's grown defensively and he's done more defensively than we thought he could. Our defense gives us so much confidence. It's been a difference maker for us this season for sure. And Matt is the ringleader of our defensive effort. We didn't come here just to win one game. That's not our goal, Ross said to Deseret News. We know how good BYU is. We're going to come prepared and figure some things out in practice and be ready to go. Pepperdine has been an excellent team this season against the spread at 13-7-1. It has picked up wins as an underdog against teams like BYU and St. Mary's. Overs are 9-11-1 for the Waves after the BYU game went under the betting total by a single point. The Waves have enjoyed a strong season on the offensive end, ranking 64th nationally in scoring at 76.2 points per game on shooting splits of 53.3% from 2 and 33% from 3. Opponents are putting up 74.3 points per game against the Waves, while shooting 54.5% from 2 and 26.9% from 3, the fourth best mark in the nation. Ross, one of the most prolific scorers in WCC history, is closing out his Pepperdine career with an excellent year with an average of 18.3 points and 7.7 assists per game. Edwards was also named first-team All-WCC with an average of 16.8 points and 6.8 rebounds per game on 47.7% shooting from the floor. Forward Keen Chukwuka returned from a 4-game absence due to undisclosed reasons on Saturday, but was limited to 21 minutes off the bench rather than his usual starting duties. Guard Robbie Heath entered the transfer portal after averaging 4.1 points per game. So here's what I suggest betting on in this game. I'll first give you a full game side bet, and then I'll give you the full game total pick bet. The Cougars have been overshadowed by Gonzaga's dominance in the WCC this season, but have the metrics of a team that can advance to the second weekend of the NCAA tournament. While the Waves are a skilled and capable offense, the Cougars are far more well-rounded, and will pull away for a win by double digits in the semifinal. Few teams are more balanced than BYU, which has no major statistical weaknesses at 24th offensively and 27th defensively in KenPom, rising nearly 50 spots overall since early January. That's going to be a massive challenge for a Waves team that can certainly score, but played poorly defensively, down at 167th in KenPom. The Waves' major concern is on the interior with WCC opponents shooting 57.5% from 2-point range, and BYU can take advantage of that with Harms and Caleb Lohner playing well down low. BYU lost this matchup earlier, but unlikely to repeat its 5/20 shooting performance from 3 in this meeting, and has played better basketball than Pepperdine in the 7 games since. My advice for you is to pick BYU minus 9.5. The over is the most appealing bet in this matchup, as it is hard to pass up 2 of the highest scoring offenses in the country. Pepperdine played a lot of high-scoring games this season, as it featured the third-best WCC offense backed by the shaky defense and a top 20 in the college basketball. While the Cougars' defense won't be easy to crack, especially with Harms anchoring the paint, Ross can create a lot on the perimeter and has quietly been one of the college basketball's best player offensively this season. As BYU plays at least an average pace, this game should be around 70 possessions, and both teams are capable of posting 1.10 points per trip. My advice for you is to pick over 148.5. Anyway, we reached the end of our video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, push that notification bell, give us a like and a comment. Stay tuned and stay safe.